open themselves up to counter-picking, but it comes pretty late in the draft here. I wouldn't say that this Meg is necessarily a hard counter to the Hank, but will make it costly for Response to step up. We forget that in this day and age, Meg actually has a pretty small health pool despite her large model size, so she's actually squishier than she appears.
Do or die right now for both of these squads. A step 5 to determine who will move forward into day number 3. Bisto knocked out of the mech, the P shooter that is left in front of him. Ali just hovering in this water, now going invisible. This is where things get scary. Response doesn't quite know where she's at, and they're just playing mind games. A dive in, focusing, saying, oh, a double!
It is tough if you're out there as Hank. Ali will punish you, much in the same vein as Mortis, able to dash through you and make it difficult to connect those bubbles. And of course, being able to play so much of this map, Sabine gets to chill on these waterways, is empowered by playing inside the bushes, cycles yet another super. It is impossible to know where Sabine is going to come from. Shows himself for a time, but leaps from the waterway there and forces Sergeant to TP forward to his demise, might I add. This Ali pick is tearing Revenant apart.
Novo just up in the faces of the enemy. Ali diving in, Meg with the heavy machine gun fire. Finally, they bring down Ali, but is it too little too late? Novo Esports quickly approaching 80. Great control from Revenant. Now Response back in action quickly. They got a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, Response really trying to take liberties here and push up the map, but Bisto's going to be able to avoid him for the time being. Will be brought down, but back in mech after the fact. Sabine tries to dash across the point, a lot of damage done enough that Marco has the way paved for him now. He can set up, red carpet laid out for Novo Esports, maybe a royal road for them in fact, as they will take away this first round in our decider set.
Novo Esports, EMEA's number 5, now on match point. Revenant XPARK have had a Cinderella run this year, taking down Titans. Impressive squad, surviving the gauntlet of LCQ just to give themselves an opportunity for the region to fight for the Holy Grail. They need 2 straight games if they want a trip to day number 3.
And SK Gaming and Humble have opened the door for the new generation of EMEA to compete on this stage, and they are giving quite the account of themselves. The number 5 seed from that region are taking it to Revenant XPARK, many people's outside pick to be true competitors here in day number 3. But the reality is, they might not even get there. Novo Esports get themselves a lead here and capture progress. The beam still a problem, dodges that walking cane as well. It's a torrent of damage being thrown in there by Bisto on the point, and Sergeant falls. Here's the beam into the backline yet again. This time it's Jade that's accounted for.
Ali is all over the Amber. Amber just can't do a thing. Jay fending for his life constantly. Novo Esports from any range can deal with you. Ali in your face, B from a distance, and Meg can do just about everything. Hypercharge available for Bisto. A gadget goes down. Ooh, couldn't quite get the swipe off. Sergeant can't take advantage though.
This is getting dangerous now for Revenant XPARK. They realize that it might be a little bit too late to get a grip back on this game. White Knuckles on the reins for Revenant XPARK as the Wolfpack might have uttered their last whimper. They have to reassert themselves. And so they rush on in, Hank at the 4, and they'll be able to even up this round.
Revenant have some swagger. They will not go down without a fight. A gritty team, a different team, and one that now has to fight for their entire region. Unfortunately for them, great squad from EMEA just sent them home with a team wipe.
Might be their last best chance. Sergeant tries to step up here and power with that hypercharge teleport's not going to be enough. Sergeant's going to be brought down. Jay as well falls by the wayside. Response tries he might, keeps Revenant within striking distance, but Novo here are on the road home. Jay picked up as Mark was able to fade away with that hypercharge, and here comes the beam. Doesn't have the bushes to work with, but subtlety was never necessary. Revenant XPARK get Response back on the point, and they keep their head above water.
Revenant just don't know quit. Despite mistakes, despite tossing a set, they are here, Brawl Nation. It's set 5, double match point once again. Southeast Asia's darlings with an opportunity to fight for day number 3.
And they've done well to deal with this barrage here from Sabine, constantly barreling into their backline. But they need a hard and fast solution for the alley. Some grass break here being used. Sabine only able to find that one pick off, but again, Novo far too aggressive, far too bloodthirsty, carving through the backline.
Novo now in the front of the Revenant XPARK side. They don't quite have a teleport down either. Sergeant needs to make some tags. There it is. He's going to go ahead and activate. Ali on the prowl though, up in Sergeant's grill, and we'll get that takedown. Another team wipe for Novo.
REVENANT XPARK have a moment to breathe here. They've been able to stay in step with NOVO eSports. It's been tit for tat on these pushes, but Jay has to deal with the alley here. Dangerous stuff. Sabine gets a bit of health back, but Response was already ahead of the game. Pushed up, shoved NOVO back onto their side of the map, and REVENANT again get it to parity.
Back and forth, the pendulum swings. The lead for both sides. So razor thin, Response low HP, trying to beef his team up. Now Sargent cycling back in. They've done a great job of rotating brawlers, but Marco there to shut them down.
And so now NOVO will have a chance to even up the game. This is neck and neck, but Jay TP's forward. Response is about to appear there with a flourish in the bubble that pops. Bisto needs to mow them down, and so they do. Sabine now back to the safety of the water. 75% and counting. NOVO have found their lead, but here come REVENANT XPARK yet again as Sabine. There are too many bodies to go for. Pouncing on Sargent, it's going to take more than that as REVENANT get back into the lead.
Jay's running out of ammo. They need to cycle brawlers fast. It's Bisto with the hypercharge. Sargent meeting him at the rack. Now Ali scoops in. Hypercharge available. It's all left to Response here. Can he get it off in time? Yes! He